Well, welcome to Alexandria, Virginia. Looks pretty awesome. We just found a little park downtown there, but right down here we have a little bike track. We're gonna hop into what's called Old Town. They do some bike rental systems down here, so maybe we'll see if we can rent a bike or something and check out the town. It's pretty awesome. Right on the walkway here, they turned all of these historical buildings into apartments or something, man. This whole downtown is gorgeous.
Look, it's the Potomac water taxi, guys.
This is definitely reminding us a lot like Charleston. Sorry for the plane above.
That's a JetBlue.
In classic Missy style, we decided to spend some time playing with the local wildlife. This little guess of where to stop at might end up being a pretty good little spot there, Missy.
I think so. Like, we just basically opened a map and went there, and then this is where we are.
Not too bad. It is like definitely feels like Charleston a lot.
Hey, we've got King Street, honey.
King Street as well, I'm telling you. Alexandria, Virginia, you are surprised. We ventured down King Street for about a mile just looking at the shops and restaurants on the street there. It was pretty awesome. And we ran into something a little special, an Apothecary Museum. Welcome to the Stabler Leadbetter Apothecary Museum. This was quite the find. It was in business from 1792 in continual operation until 1933. Some of its clients were none other than Martha Washington, the First Lady, which this letter was written from. Also Robert E. Lee's wife and many other famous people. Everything you're seeing in here is the original way it sat. Nothing was moved. It's been closed until it reopened as a museum. All these bottles are original. The drugs are original. This was pretty damn cool.
Be banned until the early 1900s.
All right, so Alexandria, Virginia. Pretty fucking awesome.
It is.
Yeah, it lived up to everything. It was a pretty nice little city. Ironically, if you've been to Charleston, South Carolina, it has a lot of connections on the river. It's old colonial, a lot of history, just a beautiful downtown walking area. So I highly recommend it.
Recommend it. Yes, I would agree. It's a lot like Charleston or Savannah or one of the places that have a lot of history. Actually, we even went to the visitor center and found out that Charleston is the number one, what did they say,
oldest historic downtown
in the U.S.
Yeah, in the U.S.
And so that's number one. Number 3 is New Orleans, and number 2 actually is Alexandria.
Is that right, or is that flipped?
No, Charleston was 1.
And 2. Okay.
And Alexandria's 2, and then New Orleans is 3. So that's actually kind of cool to find out that, the town that we're roaming around in is the number 2 in the U.S.
Yeah. Has a lot of feel like Charleston. Highly recommend it. Probably throw some pictures and some stuff in here, but we will definitely be back again. We are still outside. We're just across the...
we're actually in Maryland right now.
Just across the river in Maryland. And chilling 30 minutes outside of town. And we're going to be going into D.C. soon, so that'll be fun. You gotta love life on the road. You meet amazing people. So if you're not recognizing where we're recording from, this, I'll throw in some pictures here, is a tiny home.
It's a tiny house. Even tinier than ours.
See Eddie Vander there? One hell of a huge deck, but let me spin you right round. And you see Missy at the tiny home. So yeah, we were down at the park. I think it's called Jones Park, down in Alexandria.
Good parking there, by the way.
Yeah, if you're gonna go to town, you need parking, especially if you're driving a van. Look at Jones Park. It is down by the water, right underneath the interstate. Large amount of parking. You're right on the water. There's a river walk that takes you to Old Town. But when we're at the park, there was a van beside us. He said hello. He's a local. Corey, thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
And he asked, we talked for a little bit, and he said, where are we crashing tonight? I have no idea. I just know I want to get close to D.C. said he had a tiny home he's not using, and we could park. So we're staying in Eddie, you know, because it's our home. But we're chilling in here during the day and resting up, doing some video work, and getting some more information about what to do in DC. So, yeah.
It's been nice.
The trail provides, the road provides. So, yeah, this is pretty awesome. I want to say thanks to Corey and the family.
Yes, appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll be probably in DC soon. But Alexandria, 2 thumbs up. Definitely check it out, and throw them some pictures here, guys. All right, we're going to sit down, relax, actually do some dishes, and we'll talk to you soon. We are up early. Headed back into Alexandria. We're parking at the park, and we're gonna run into DC today. So how about them apples?
How about them apples?
We're taking the metro. We're not exactly metro people.
No, that's not to be fun.
Growing up in the upper Midwest, there is no metro. Charleston badly needs one, but doesn't have one. So let's take a look how bad that we can screw this up here, guys. Let the adventure begin. All right, so we've completed our 30-minute drive. Now we're trying to complete our 30-minute walk.
Yes.
And then we'll be on the rail system. Good stuff. And we're still walking. By the time we get there, driving in, might be a little easier.
Turn left onto
No
Deuce.
comment?
No comment. We've heard from multiple people that it's better to walk or take the metro in.
Oh, we made it to the train station. I got yelled at for purchasing my car wrong. I guess I gotta slow down and read more.
Yeah, he does. He bought 1 car and he should have bought 2.
So we're gonna hop on the yellow on that side and see if we can get lost. We'll try not to get in trouble again.
I guess maybe what we can do is go to that little man and maybe he can switch one in and convert the other.
So we're masked up, ready to go, trying not to get lost. I think we've got it.
Well, we got all day if we do get lost, so we'll figure it out.
Here we go. You ready for this?
I know, it'll be fun.
Seems pretty crazy, but there's none of this in the Midwest, so we'll see what happens.
Alexandria Virginia, next station is right up road.
And then we're gonna follow it along, and we're gonna cross over the river. And then we're gonna go to this one here a lot often.
Missy's scared. Missy's all scared.
We're the next station.
Missy's scared we're gonna get off in the wrong spot. I think we made it.
We don't know what we're doing.
I'm pretty sure we're in the right spot.
We still don't know what we're doing though. Just follow the people.
We're gonna follow the crowd. Do we look like Rain Man? No, no Rain Man. No Rain Man.
Yeah.
Guys, I officially think we made
We
it.
made it!
We're somewhere.
Whoa. Do you see this? Whoa. That's amazing.
Oh, Food Truck City.
Food Truck City is here.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Let's figure out what we're doing, and we'll see you in a bit. But we made it. National Museum of American Indian. That would be nice. Wow, it's a little overcoming right when you get down here.
Yeah.
There is
A lot.
a lot to do. It seems after passing the Eisenhower Memorial and Fuse's speeches there, man, it pumps up your patriot blood. That's for sure.
Yeah.
We're heading towards the Capitol.
We're walking by the Smithsonian right now.
Man, there is a lot to do, guys. This is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Probably should have stopped in when we were hiking, since the train can bring you in from the Appalachian Trail. We had some friends that did it, but experienced it a lot better this way.
Yeah.
see what trouble we can get into. Around to the front side of the Capitol building, and this is strikingly gorgeous.
Dude, we're in awe. Like, it's so much detail.
Yeah, these different wings and the craftsmanship is just, we haven't seen this stuff before.
Not up close.
This is going to be a very interesting start to a hell of a walking tour, I think. All this stuff is just so pretty. We're gonna get our steps in today, guys.
For sure.
Next up on the list, go down, see the reflection pool, Lincoln Monument.
Washington Monument.
Monuments. Here we are, let's go check it out. Yeah, the Washington Monument is a little bit bigger than even I thought it was going to be. I'll have to check the size, but I was guessing about 300 to 400 feet, a little less than 400. I was definitely wrong.
We're gonna go find out how much it is, how tall it is right now.
Before we find out and pop it in here, what do you think, miss?
975 feet.
Let's see who's closer. All right, guys, as an update, it's 555 feet.
And some change.
And some change. So officially, if you got your calculators out at home, I win. Some of these places are doing kind of COVID entry type stuff. So you got to get, even though it's free, still got to get a thing online. So we're not going to go inside there, but we are going to go check out the Lincoln Memorial.
Yeah.
Looks like the reflection pool has been drained. Ooh. So we don't get to reflect upon ourselves.
That's okay, I do that every day.
Going towards the Lincoln Memorial, walking through the World War II Memorial. This type of stuff always hits me hard. I'm always live life to the fullest. Life lost is a tough thing, so these type of things are tough. Think about all the people, everything they went through.
Yeah, very somber.
Alright guys, made it down to the Lincoln Memorial as we stare at the Washington Memorial. As you can see, there's pretty big crowds here.
Yeah.
This whole area is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Let's go check this out and take a look, and then I think it's time to hit our first museum. Missy and I decided to walk over to MoMA, or the Museum of Modern Art. Now, while some of this was pretty modern, it was pretty amazing. This was just one section of the Laurie Anderson exhibit here at MoMA. It's filled with different pictures that she's drawn, full of thought-provoking messages. Some of them lighthearted, some of them deep, really make you think, but it really caught our eye. Our first day in DC has been amazing, yet tiring. We're going to head back to the van and crash, and we will see you soon with our second day in DC.